If you think summer's heat means the end of planting season, think again. Some of the toughest, most productive crops actually thrive in high heat and dry soil. These drought-resistant vegetables and greens are perfect for July and August planting, especially if you're looking to invest in perennials or heat-hardy annuals that give back year after year. From edible leaves to resilient roots and nitrogen-fixing legumes, in this video we will explore 7 powerful plants that laugh at the summer sun and reward you with harvests season after season. Let's start with sweet potato greens, a powerhouse green that's often overlooked. While most gardeners focus on the sweet, starchy tubers underground, the leaves of the sweet potato plant are not only edible, they're packed with nutrients and tender enough for stir-fries and salads. In tropical and subtropical climates, sweet potatoes act as a true perennial, coming back from slips or tubers each year. What makes them ideal for hot, dry weather is their ability to root from cuttings even during peak summer. Their broad, vining leaves shade the soil, suppress weeds, and help retain moisture, making them an excellent living mulch. If you've got a sunny space and a few slips or cuttings, July and August are still prime time to plant them, and enjoy rapid leafy growth before fall. Next up, let's head north to cooler climates for a garden classic, rhubarb. Known for its tart stalks that make pies sing, rhubarb is a hardy perennial that can live for decades if planted properly. Once established, it becomes surprisingly drought-tolerant thanks to its deep root system. While it thrives in zones 3 through 8, it's best planted in late summer or early fall so it can root before winter dormancy. Rhubarb prefers well-drained soil with compost-rich content, and can benefit from companion plants like chives or nasturtiums that deter pests. It's a plant-it-and-forget-it kind of crop, and by year 2 or 3, you'll have full stalks to harvest each spring, no replanting required. If you're looking for a leafy green that doesn't flinch under heat stress, sorrel might be your new favorite. This lemony-tangy green is as tough as it is tasty. Both French and garden sorrel varieties tolerate poor dry soil, and can be grown from seed or transplant well into late summer. Once established, sorrel becomes a dependable perennial, offering bright green leaves from early spring to late fall with minimal care. It's an excellent addition to salads or cooked like spinach, and it bounces back quickly after cutting. Since it thrives in sun or part shade, it's a perfect filler crop for any garden corner, and its quick regrowth means you'll never run short of fresh greens. Another underappreciated green with superpowers is Good King Henry. Often called poor man's asparagus, or a spinach substitute, this perennial green thrives in neglected areas and harsh soil conditions. Once it takes root, ideally in late summer, it comes back every spring, ready to feed you for years. It prefers a sunny or semi-shaded spot and needs only modest watering after establishment. With a slightly earthy flavor and soft texture, it can be used like spinach or kale. And it's perfect for permaculture gardens where low-maintenance food crops are prized. Good King Henry is especially valuable for gardeners tired of replanting the same greens year after year. It just quietly shows up, ready to grow. Now let's talk about beans, starting with the dramatic and delicious yard-long bean, also known as the asparagus bean. Though technically an annual, yard-long beans are tropical in origin and absolutely thrive in July heat and high humidity. These vining plants grow fast, reaching several feet long and producing tender, flavorful pods daily. They're best planted in zones 7 and up during July or early August. Besides being productive and drought-tolerant, they're also space-saving, climbing up trellises and fences, while leaving room below for shade-loving companions like lettuce or herbs. In hot climates, this is one bean that can outpace the sun. Another southern superstar is the cowpea, also known as southern peas, which includes varieties like black-eyed peas and purple hull peas. These legumes are built for drought. Their roots reach deep, their leaves are heat-resistant, and they improve the soil by fixing nitrogen, feeding your garden while they grow. Perfect for July and August planting in zones 7 and up, cowpeas can be direct sown and left to flourish with very little intervention. They're also a magnet for beneficial insects and can be interplanted with corn or squash in a Three Sisters style setup. Speaking of legumes that go the extra mile, pigeon pea is a heat-loving, drought-tolerant bean that acts like a perennial in zones 9 and up. It forms a small shrub, produces edible peas, and regenerates from cuttings if frost kills it back. What makes pigeon pea special is that it continues producing even in poor soil thanks to its nitrogen-fixing roots. It also serves as a chop-and-drop mulch source, adding organic matter back to the soil. Plant it in late summer and it will help anchor your food forest or edible hedge for years to come. Rounding out this list is the bold and spicy horseradish, a hardy root crop that needs very little water once it's established. Planted in late summer, horseradish will send its roots deep and overwinter with ease. It's best grown in a contained area, as it can spread aggressively. Besides adding zip to your meals, horseradish also acts as a natural pest repellent. Some gardeners use it near potatoes or fruit trees to deter insects, while others love it for its early spring harvest and its sheer survivalist nature. Whether you're in the deep south or cooler climates, these crops offer something unique: the ability to thrive despite the heat, the drought, and the calendar. From leafy greens like sorrel and sweet potato vines to powerhouse roots and legumes that fix your soil and feed your body, there's still time to plant in July and August. Choose a few of these perennials or drought-hardy champions, and you won't just beat the heat, you'll build a garden that feeds you year after year.